Right. Well, we got this show on the road. It's going to be a good game to kick off this weekend. We have Germany playing against England. Two big nations. Any way you want to slice it, I do think this is going to be an interesting game. Of course, England's got some players you're going to want to watch, and then Germany's also got some players defensively that you're going to want to watch. And either way, the kickoff, no on the reception, and it's going to be returned to 22-yard line. This English team is very, very magnificent to watch, especially their running back. You give him some open space, both the running backs actually. Give them some open space, and your defense is going to have some trouble trying to contain them. And just as I say that, Albert Kidd gets the first down for England, and Carragher will make it back-to-back first downs for this English side. I think with the rugby nations, I feel like they're probably going to have a stronger ground game than a few other nations. And it's gonna be interesting to see how that works against other countries and some other regions. But for the time being, England right now they're making quite a surge downfield as now they got a 2nd and 3 mounting. Kid trying to force it in. He's only gonna get an extra yard. This German defense is gonna need to be wary about that run game. As for the pass game, not entirely sure as Carragher tries to sneak by, but he's not gonna be able to get there, forcing a 4th-and-inches situation for England, and they're going to opt to punt. And Joseph with the deep punt, that's going to be a touchback. Oh, well, actually not. We're now at 3. That's actually a great punt. So Germany pinned at their 3. Going to go on the run. Warman is only going to get 3 yards for that. I'll tell you, this German side, they don't really seem to come off as super intimidating. But they have their moments, and just as I say that, going deep, Ehrhoff with a big throw from Greece. And hopefully I pronounce both of those right. Either way, it's a big reception for Germany as they find themselves into England's half of the field. Hadley's going to make a big stop right there to prevent any more yardage being gained. So yeah, this German team does have their moments. Although this English team is actually showing up defensively as now Aronson. He's got the tackle for loss, and that'll force a 3rd-and-11. Greece drops back, overthrows his man, and it will be a 4th-and-11 situation for Germany. Not sure if they're going to opt for the field goal, and yes, they are. Wow. So this is going to be a big kick for Stammer. And he actually drills that one, 56 yards. And now Germany just barely in front, 3-0. And it's another deep kick by Stammer. No. He gets a fairly good return right there. England going to make some work from their 28. And now hopefully this English side, they had a bit of a good start on their first drive, but they couldn't really materialize it as Carragher breaks away, and he is gone. Touchdown for England. Well, it was only a matter of seconds before this English side got on the board, and I told you that running back, once he gets into the open field, you might as well kiss him goodbye. So Paul Carragher, he's going to score the first touchdown of the game, and now he's going to put England in front by 4. The score is now 3-7. Ehrhoff gets a decent return, and Germany going to make work from their 26. This English side's playing not only for European rankings, but also for international rankings. I do have them fairly high. They've got to be within the top 10. And if it isn't for that defense, it's definitely for that offense, as you've just seen there. Carragher managing to get into the backfield in almost a blink of an eye. And of course, that German defense caught flat-footed. Well, safe to say they had their hands full, and a good running back like that is obviously going to cause a lot of trouble. Greece, loads of time, finds Stutzel, and Stutzel's going to answer back with a touchdown of his own. Germany back out in front 9-7. And would you believe that? A 74-yard reception for Stutzel. And Stammer puts up the PAT. Germany back in front by 3. And we have quite a high-scoring first quarter. The Germans not going to take that one sitting down. And it's clear to see there. And now England is going to have to make work from about the 9. And, well, I guess I'm correct on that one. They're going to make work from the 9. A bit of a tough position for them there, but we'll see what happens. Carragher managed to make some good work right there as he manages to get a good rush right there. Gain of 8. And England's been going very, very ground game heavy. Of course, it makes sense considering their running back, both their running backs have actually been doing very, very well so far. Only 6 rushes, but he's already got 107 yards. Safe to say they're going to need to watch out for that man, and just as I say that, Germany gets the TFL. It's Harmon. He gets on Carragher in an instant. They give it back to him again, tries to sneak by, and he's only going to get 3 yards on that rush. Give it back to Carragher, who's going nowhere. This time, Teller. He's going to make sure there's no gain whatsoever on that one. And now England forced to punt. This isn't necessarily what they had in mind, of course. But, you know, these things happen. Rodriguez is going to be back to punt for Germany. And Germany's going to make work from their 26 yet again. And now this German side going empty backfield. Quick throw in traffic, nothing doing. I feel like Greece has to be a little bit careful with his pass placement. Can't always be throwing in traffic. Warman escapes one tackle in the backfield, but he's going to get brought down by Hadley. Greece goes to the corner, overthrows his man. That'll be a 4th and 13 for Germany, as they'll give up possession just as quickly as they got it. Russell on the deep punt, and it's Wolf Jr. to return. He evades one tackle, and he's going to get stopped at the 30. And we have an injury report for defensive lineman, number 90, Watson. He's got a knee injury. He's not going to be expected to return, which is unfortunate. And pressure mounting, and it's actually going to be intercepted by Germany. And Perry managed to get rid of it just in time, but Bengtson was in the right place at the right time to scoop up that ball. See, that's unfortunate, as now Germany's going to carry that momentum. They're pretty much right on the doorstep of England's red zone. Finds Stutzel. Can he get the first? No, just short. But it's a 9-yard gain on that pass. Greece gives it to Warman. He's going to get stopped in the backfield by Cunningham. And Germany's going to have to take the chip shot here. But that will be the end of the first for now. Cunningham had the TFL to stop Germany from getting any further. Although the 41-yard field goal by Stammer will put them up by 6. It's a deep kick. This time it's no once again, and he's not going to get as far as previous returns. England's going to be stuck at their 18. I think Perry's got to be very careful. That German defense really applied the pressure. And oh, looks like a false start on England. That's also not going to help. It's already bad enough they have the turnover, but now they have penalties going against them. And that's not really what you need in this situation. Of course, they're only down by a score. It's not too serious. As Carragher finds some open space, and he'll get the first down anyway. If there's anyone they got to give the ball to, it's definitely that guy, because he's pretty much been carrying the team on his back for quite a bit now. Of course, it is only early in the game. I do believe he's probably going to be one of their go-to guys in the future. Perry drops back. Finds Carragher once again. And it seems he can do it all at this point, rushing and receiving. Of course, his first reception, either way, it's a first down. Carragher again tries to sneak in through that gap, only going to get 4 yards. This German defense has definitely got to keep an eye on him. Of course, I did mention earlier, he's one of those more shifty players. Carragher again, going to get stopped in the backfield by Harmon. It's now going to be a 3rd and 7 for England. They're going to give it to Carragher, and he's going to be stopped short. And the punt team returns back for England. Germany's going to get back possession. They already have the advantage so far. And that punt is going to go out by the 21 apparently. So, decent field position for Germany. It's not bad, but it's pretty much about a touchback. Greece gives it off to Demko this time. He gets a 6-yard gain. Greece to Warman now. He's going to get a few extra yards, and it'll be a 3rd and 1 for Germany. You're going to need to be careful. Their 3rd down conversion rate hasn't been the greatest, and it shows right there as Warman stopped in the backfield by Wortham. It's a bit of a bright spot for England, as now they get a chance once again to either take the lead or tie things up. Wolf Jr. He's going to be stopped at the 25, dead even. Perry drops back. Finds no. He's going to be behind the line for a first down, so instead, it'll be a 9-yard gain. I think that was a fairly well-worked curl. And pressure mounting, no. Perry manages to get the ball off in time, but the receiver couldn't get back in time. It'll be 3rd and 1 either way. I think here's where they're going to go to Carragher. Of course, he can punch it in from any distance, it seems. You're going to go quick throw. No. And I'll force a 4th and 1 for England. So now England, they're going to have to give the ball back up. Very interesting to see Perry deciding not to use the run game here. I feel they definitely need to make use of that. And it'll just narrowly be a touchback. Germany going to take it from their 20. Greece hands it off to Warman. He gets through the gap, and he's going to get a 9-yard gain. This German side, they're very well built, honestly. The one thing that concerns me is if they have enough gas to keep on going, and a TFL by Turner takes away 5 yards from that gain, forcing a 3rd and 6. Greece, pressure mounting, throws it away, receiver can't get back in time. And the English defense does a great job in forcing Germany to give possession back to them. Grossel to Wolf Jr. Carragher ducks a tackle, gets the first down and a little bit more. Time is still ticking, though. They got 2:37 and counting with Super Sim added. He hands off to Carragher. He's not going to get super far. Only a yard gain for that one. And we're approaching the 2-minute warning. And it looks like the Super Sim took us there anyway. England still has a chance to take the lead before the end of the half. Let's see if they can. Carragher sneaks his way by, gets the first down. Perry drops back. He's going to go deep. Finds Carragher again. That's his second reception. And now England working their way downfield. Perry drops back. Looking for the end zone this time. He'll get it. And it looks like Dupree. I think his first reception of the game, and conveniently, it's a touchdown. Way to go. Vincent to take the lead. He'll get it. Still plenty of time for Germany to make a statement, and I believe they're getting possession back to start the second half. Either way, England takes the lead by a hair. Score 13-14. Ehrhoff. He's going to take it to the 26, and we'll see what Germany can do from here. Empty backfield. Greece. Loads of time. Goes for the short option, and it goes through the receiver's hands. 2nd and 10 for Germany. Greece, of course, the completion rate is abysmal, but the yardage is somehow worked for him as Stutzel gets the reception out of bounds. A gain of 5. Greece hands off to Warman. Gonna get stopped. And it will be a loss of 1. This English defense is definitely, aside from the earlier mistakes, they've definitely gotten better. Oh, I believe his name is actually Drossel. Wow. My apologies to the German punter. Perry drops back. Perry going deep. Oh, Rodriguez with the interception. And that's not what England intended nor needed. But either way, Germany just barely within England's red zone. Empty backfield. Stutzel gets the reception. Clock is still going to be ticking. Now Germany, of course, they're going to look for a touchdown, but they can't take the chip shot to take the lead before the half. This time, Werner. He's going to get the reception, and now a timeout taken by Germany. 27 seconds left. They need to find the end zone here if they want to inflict some damage. Greece goes for the end zone. No, finds traffic. It will be 4th and 2, so I guess this is where they're going to bring out the field goal unit. Stammer. He hit a 56-yarder earlier, and this should be no trouble as he drains the 41-yarder. Germany back in front just by 2. And 20 seconds left. England, not much time, but considering the way Germany went for the hurry-up offense, I think they might actually be getting the ball to start the second half. No, gets obliterated by the 17. 17 seconds to go. Perry drops back. He has lots of time, finds Dupree. He got them. A very, very important touchdown. However, Germany, with the chip shot just recently, they took the lead. And that will be the second half, I guess. Wow. Okay, not much to say as it is pretty dead even. Fairly back and forth game. Germany just barely leading, although England is still hanging in there. As we go into the second half. And it actually does look like Germany will get possession. So I was right the first time. Vincent gonna kick it off. And this time it's Ehrhoff again. Decent return, gets to about the 26. I think that's the 3rd time he's done that, actually. Germany's returns on kickoff have been fairly consistent. We'll see what they can do with that consistency going into their pass game, as Greece overthrows his man, and that'll force a 2nd and 10 for Germany. I think England's defense has definitely adapted to the German run game. However, their passing game is struggling a little bit. Ehrhoff gets the reception. 5-yard gain on that one. And looks like 4 wide receivers, a tight end. Blitz coming. And the blitz didn't work, but it did pressure him enough for the receiver to actually drop the pass. And now England's going to regain possession here. Drossel, deep punt. Again, apologies to him. I've been saying his name wrong the entire time. Wolf Jr. is only going to get to the 23-yard line. That's still not bad for England. I do think they should use that rushing game more often. They go to Carragher. Finds open space, gets the first down. He's been on fire today. I think he's definitely going to be the main man in future games, and it's going to be interesting to see this side go against teams like the United States and Canada. Although that TFL is not going to be good, as Teller manages to ensure that there's no gain for England on that rush. Perry drops back, going to the corner, finds Carragher. And there he goes again. Again, he's been everything of a dynamo for this squad so far, so I definitely do think he's captain material. Carragher again. Sneaks by, and he might be gone. No. Stopped at the 19. Either way, he's having himself a day so far. Carragher stops, and it will be a TFL for Ehrenfest. In reality, a no gain, but either way. Barry, gonna go in the air. Finds Kidd. Can he get that? They're gonna give it to him? No. Wow, that's unfortunate. They're not gonna give him that one. Either way, a first and goal. Germany backed up to their goal line. Pressure mounting. Carragher still gets the reception. But Harman with the TFL. Still second and goal for England. England's offense definitely made some work. Going to the corner. He's wide open. And it's Carragher once again. Showing his versatility. And Vincent to make it 21. Again, it always helps to have a running back that can also double as a wide receiver, and this man has definitely showed he can do both. Is there anything he can't do, actually? Well, that has yet to be seen. Vincent with the kickoff, as Ehrhoff is only going to get to about the 20 this time. So now Germany, they're stuck chasing once again. Breeze hands it off to Warman. He has a lot of space, loses the ball, but Ehrhoff to recover just in time. Meanwhile, for England, Turner's going to be out with a leg injury, but he should be back anytime soon. Greece goes to the corner. Goes through the receiver's hands, 3rd and 2. England so far, they've been the only team that have given up any turnovers so far. If they can force Germany to screw up, that'd be very big. However, a 4th and out, that will work as well, as Germany's going to be forced to give up possession once again. Drossel on the punt. It's Wolf Jr. not going to get super far. And now England's going to take it from their 21-yard line. Perry drops back. Perry finds... Oh, who was that? Well, that's unfortunate. I couldn't get the receiver's name. Either way, it's a big game for England. Or was it Carragher? Who knows? No, but Carragher not going to get anything on that rush, as it's going to be a 2nd and 10. Man, hate when that happens. Carragher is going to be stopped short, 3rd and 2. Carragher stopped in the backfield by Ehrenfest again. England at the 43. They're going to go for it. Now that's a cheeky move. Can they get the first? Can they get the first? No, and it'll be a turnover on down. The extra yardage on the sack, a bonus for Germany. For England, they put themselves at risk. Warman trying to sneak by, only going to get 4 yards. And Turner The defensive lineman's going to return just when they need him. Ormond again. He's only going to get an extra 3 yards, 3rd and 3. Reese in traffic. Somehow Earhoof manages to snag it. Demko evades 1 tackle, evades 2 tackles, and he almost took that one to the house. Grease, unobstructed, finds Nowinski. And the tight end. Well, he's going to get the TD that puts them out in front. Stammer with the PAT to get the lead back up to 2. And Germany really playing a back and forth game with this English side. Although England, they're going to get the kickoff to return. Let's see what they can do. It's a deep kick. No. Is going to get to about the 21. Yes, he is. It's been a very back and forth game by these two nations, and honestly, that's just what you expect. Carragher is only going to get a yard on that one. He's having himself a day though. 25 rushes and 208 yards. That's pretty good. And Germany is going to take the lead heading into the 4th quarter. Can England manage to survive? Again, their ranking is hanging in the balance. Perry, deep throw. Oh, but the receiver can't get it. 3rd and 9. Crunch time for England. Perry having a decent afternoon. Well, decent morning, really. Oh, pressure mounting. Kid, can he get the... No, he's not going to get it. I was going to say he was going to get the first down, but I guess he wasn't able to. Credit to Perry for dodging those first 2 tackles. That blitz came at his face almost immediately. And Germany going to take it from their 20. So realistically, Germany needs to get on the board once again. A touchdown definitely puts them out in front by a little bit more. And they're going to need that insurance. Coming into this game, England is the favorite just narrowly. Warman. He's not going to get far. It'll be 3rd and 3. Reese. Pressure mounting, drops the ball. Aaron Fest will scoop it up. Bet it will be a 4th and 9. Turner. He got injured earlier, but he's going to come back and he's going to provide a very important sack. Wolf manages to escape 1 tackle, but he's going to get stopped at the 30. They hand it to Carragher. He's been their main man the entire game. Carragher again, not going to get it. No, he's not. 3rd and 1. I still say they got to keep handing him the ball because he's had the hot hands and hot feet the entire game. They're going to give it to him. Had open space, but he'll take the first down anyway. Going to keep feeding the hot hand, and he's going to get a gain of 4 on that rush. I see what England's doing here. It's actually a very smart tactic. Trying to wind them down with the rush. Oh, actually, no, it's not going to work as Arendt. He's going to go with the ankle tackle. Stop Carragher almost immediately on that rush. And now Perry forced to go in the air. Dupree manages to snag it anyway. And England, they're definitely within field goal range. Their kicker should have the leg. Perry going to Kidd. He's going to be forced out of bounds. But we got a holding on England. So now it'll be 1st and long. Oh, Carragher stopped almost immediately this time by Zailberger. It's a pretty big play for that man. Germany's defense, they're not going to be looking to give England anything extra. Carragher gets obliterated. It'll be 3rd and 13. They really need the touchdown here. They can't afford the field goal, really. All right, pardon me for that one. I had a bit of an interruption. England is narrowly back in front, 23 to 24. Germany with 2:48 left in the clock. And of course, they're going to need a touchdown and some extra to get back in front of this English side. Greece goes to Werner. It's a big 1st down. I feel this German side's going to need to be very, very careful and really work the clock here. Ball thrown away, and it will stop the clock at 2:13. England still has all their timeouts. Germany also still has all their timeouts. Either way, the final 2 minutes are going to be interesting in this one. Nowinski gets the reception as we go into the 2-minute warning. Greece finds Draisaitl, his 1st reception. And neither side going to use any timeouts. Greece hands it out to Warman, stopped in the backfield by Maluda. England still not opting to use any timeouts. Neither is Germany. Both sides need to be very careful. Stutzel, had room to run, but I guess he's off balance on that one. He's going to stop the clock while it's 3rd and 11. I don't think that's what he was intending, but it's just what happened. Greece hands it off to Warman. That's going to go nowhere. And Wortham stops him. Stammer with the deep kick. He'll get the 54-yarder. And Germany back out in front by 2 once again. Still a minute left to go for England, and they have all their timeouts. And it's no. And now England, with a minute left to go in the game, can they work their magic? Germany just barely in front. This English side has shown that they can get out in front. Hargrave, he's got some space, and he'll wisely run it out of bounds. 52 seconds left. Perry drops back. Perry with loads of time. He's going. He finds Christ, and Christ has got the touchdown. That's great for England, but I think they might have overused the clock. I do want to stress. Oh, it's gonna come off. Vincent actually missed the field goal. That might be costly. Either way, England's back out in front, and that's all that really matters as of now, with 46 seconds left in the game. And Germany still has all their timeouts. Part of me feels England might have rushed things. They should have taken it easy. Although you never know, it might be enough to still seal the game. Greece has lots of time. Comes off a helmet and goes the other way. 35 seconds left. Well, regardless of the outcome of this game, it's been a pleasure reporting for this one. Greece throws it away again, as it was an interesting regional week last week, and this week I think it's going to be an interesting week as well. This first game definitely proving to be a good one, as it's thrown away again, and it's a penalty on Germany. So now they got 4th and 10. They have no choice but to go for it, though. Reese, pressure mounting, finds Stutzel, and that will be a turnover on downs. England should have this wrapped up in the bag. And Perry just needs to take a knee to get the clock running again. Oh, no, they're going to keep going. Carragher. Oh, Germany going to use a timeout. Now Kidd. I think England still wants to put this away, actually. And there we go. Oh, wait, but we have a flag on the play. It's going to be on Kevin Grant. But... oh, wow. And either way, England accepts that one. Interesting. And Perry kneels again. That should use Germany's last timeout. And with 10 seconds, that should be the end of the game. Excuse my mouse. And it has been a pleasure. I look forward to the rest of the games, and this has been the NK Hub reporting as England takes this one score of 30-26. We'll see you for the next game, which should be Honduras versus Chile.